What is happening, y'all? Welcome on back. So just drop zoning our way on down. Best spell ever. And it's time to head on into the tunnels. It's still funny seeing all this. Just everything's back to normal. Everyone's alive and happy. Now, I'm curious, because What's-His-Face was like, you have my armor, blah, blah, blah. So I wonder if I need to actually put it on, or if I can come down here just having it in my inventory and accounts. Kind of how like a rad suit works in Doom. Yep. Yep. This is gonna be really hard. I didn't even think about it, but my magic regen is going to be ass. I think I got half along. And hopefully there's not a lot of combat down here, because if there is, I'm in trouble. I can't really afford the casts. So that's the thing that sends the light up to the artificial sun. I'm really hoping to like find out, because I have a bunch of people that are suspects now. I mean, if we look at the quest, I could say it's Vernon, which no, it's not Vernon. Marius is a maybe. Being the assassin, I think he's a good bet. Medalist, he's a scumbag, but I don't think he is the actual threat. Golvar, maybe, but probably not. I don't know. I'm leaning towards Marius just because he's the Dark Brotherhood guy. Rikus and Domitus are both dickheads, but I don't think either of them are the ones who would be the one to break the rule. I forgot to level up. Alteration still needs 5 levels. Let's get the whole robe thing. Loving that AoE. Black Soul Gem, I'll take that for sure. My magic regen is ass. I'm gonna need some robes.
Hello? Who's there? You hit like an old lady.
That's right, I can break down a bunch of Dwarven stuff into ingots. I mean, I'm never going to be crafting Dwarven gear, though, so I'm not that worried about it. So far, it's a lot more of a cavern than tunnels. The Nucular Dwarven Reactor.
And here you are. I've been waiting for you, Dovahkiin.
So this is the judge?
I see you have not yet discovered your true nature. It seems I know you better than you know yourself. Of course, to me, your memories are an open tome. To begin with, I know you have trespassed countless times against others of your kind. And I know you have dabbled in petty thievery, stealing the meager possessions of your own kind. I know you have harvested the souls of the Dova, hoarding them, twisting them into an unnatural weapon against your enemies. I also know you have come from the future. And why is that? Is your desire for power so great that you would break even the laws of time for it? It makes no difference. You will not take it from me. You would not be so...
Bro, I'm just trying to find out what you are.
...as to break my law. I see the kind of person you are. My law is the only thing keeping you and your kind from descending into chaos. I mean, my law. I made it because your kind would be incapable of order, of peace, without it. That makes me the Arbiter. I am also the founder. I discovered this site millennia ago, and the deposit of Ethereum beneath us. I laid the foundations, and I watched my children grow and learn and use the Ethereum to create marvels, technological wonders. But they grew quarrelsome and used their knowledge to create weapons to use against their own kind, and worse, their own father. So I confiscated their weapons and declared my law that each and every one of my children would live in perfect order, or they would not live.
Man, that's not much of a life.
And here I am, millennia later, still waiting for children worthy of this city. And for my patience, it seems my reward is a visit from you, Dovahkiin. Well, why have you traveled through time to come here? What is it you seek?
Ooh.
If only you could read my memories. You flock here, your kind. You are
warned about my law, and when you
my
disobey,
law.
force my hand bringing deaths.
So you ask if I am the one killing your kind. And I say no. It is not my place to reveal that secret to you, Dovahkiin. You see, the energy that has sustained me all this time, it anchored me here. You wish to be ageless, like me. In truth, time passes different. 2,000 years in your terms. You and your kind up above are number 322. So I see. Now, state your purpose here.
Well, Medalist is the only one who's actually committed a crime. Let me save, because I want to see if I can fight him and get badass loot.
Now, you, a dabbler in sin, now seek to lecture me in matters of law. Choose your next words carefully, Dovahkiin. What is it that you made worse? You admit to breaking breaking my law. In the future, at least this explains why you traveled back in time. Now. I see. Now.
So it looks like I can kill him. I'm curious. I want to kill him just to see if there's loot. Alright, I'm not going to be able to fight him without God mode on. Not if I had my mage armor I could, but not in the shit I'm wearing. Can cast continuous shock spells effortlessly. The power is blinding. Travel back in time and show the Arbiter's helmet to him as proof of his deeds. Oh. So that probably unlocks a whole new set of dialogue. I mean, I know we used God mode to kill him, but I'm kind of like at this point, we are fully exploring everything in this mod, so we're gonna roll with it. I want to go back and be like, yo, bro, I killed you and I have your helmet, and then we'll try out the other dialogue options too. Which, yeah, it's shitty I had to use God mode to kill him, but to be fair, if I didn't have to wear this irradiation armor, I could have killed him easily. Like if I had my shit that decreases mana cost and all that, God, I would have taken one hit, he would have been blown away. So this mod definitely favors melee characters over mages. Sprinting out of here. Thought I had whirlwind sprint on still. I wonder if he exists in the future. Like, could I find him in the future? I mean, if I killed him, probably not. Is the city collapsing with the Arbiter dead? Like, what happens? Oh no, everything goes like normal. All the Dwarvens wake up, everyone runs.
Stop this from happening.
Actually, now that I think about it, I can't go to the future to see if he's still there. It'd be impossible because I can only return to the past because I'm in like a paradox loop.
You there? Where did you come from?
Ah, the stamina. I'm wearing heavy armor. This is terrible. You know what? There we go. Let me just run.
Of course. To me, you're... And... What's this? You... kill me? That is not possible. And yet... Well then, Dovahkiin. Why have you returned with this... grim trophy? Have you come simply to gloat? Do you comprehend what you are asking me? And yet... You have left me with no choice, have you? Well played, Dovahkiin. You will have your wish.
Alright, so if I do that, he just stops the dwarves' law. I'm not worried about the helmet, because I wouldn't use it anyway. I want to go through his other dialogue.
Now, where were we? Speak plainly. What crimes has this self-proclaimed Jarl committed? I see you believe what you are saying. It seems my misgivings about your kind were justified. He and it. Now, while I commend your honesty...
Okay, and if we talk about that, he murders everybody. So the only options are to either kill him and force him to end the law.
Now,
or to do this.
Where were we? You, a dabbler in sin, now seek to lecture me in matters of law. Very well, I will humor you. Let me hear what you have to say before I judge you. Choose your next words carefully, Dovahkiin. What is it that you made worse? You admit to breaking my law. In the future, at least this explains why you traveled back in time.
Seems like it's kind of either you tell him your law's bad, fight, or you have to keep going through the like positive realization.
I warn you, tread carefully. Everything I have done here, everything I have done, has been, I know I will not be talked into abandoning millennia of work, but...
So it looks like no matter what you do, you have to do this. You have to do the whole thing where you kill him and take his helmet. I wonder maybe if he had like 99 speech you could do it. Which would kind of make sense because there is a speech trainer down here. I think it was just 4. 2 through 4, that's a greater, yeah. Alright, so we got one more loop. We gotta actually tell him, you know, hey, your law sucks. I will kill you. He's gotta sprint. I should have made another save besides the quick save since I have to do this anyway. There we go. Let's put it on auto run. I'm lazy. wonder if I can disenchant his helm. Essentially, it's like Sith lightning. Just be able to spam cast it. Sucks that I had to use. Like, honestly, I don't know if so. I think the real paradox here is that I don't know if I could even kill this guy without using God mode. Simply because I only have enough magic to get off maybe one cast without wearing my robes. And I can't wear my robes because I have to have this armor on. So the real paradox here is how the hell they expected a mage build to play this. I mean, unless you had played the game to the point where you had like 300% magic regeneration on your rings. Because I could do enough damage, but I didn't have the magic regeneration to fight this guy unless I was to like hit him and then back out and then hit him again or something, which probably wouldn't work.
Stop this from happening.
I was kind of wondering what happens if I kill the Jarl before he gets the portal up. Probably nothing. It probably just zones the portal in. Okay.
You there? Where did you come from?
Since we're just sprinting back down, I'm just gonna keep God mode on. Might as well get the soul gems again. I think that was it. Yeah.
Of course. To me, your memories are an open
Oh, damn,
tome.
no, it's too bright. It's too bright.
Begin
Back
with,
away.
I know you have trespassed countless times against others of your kind.
I feel bad for people watching this in bed on their phone.
Now, where were we?
All right.
Of course. And you kill me? That is not possible. And yet, well then, Dovahkiin, why have you returned with this grip? Do you comprehend what you are asking me to do? You are asking me, and yet you have left me with no choice, have you? If I agree, I will destroy my life's work. But if I refuse, you will destroy me.
Dovahkiin, bitch. That's what I do.
Well played, Dovahkiin. You will have your wish. I will stop. From this point forward, your kind will be free to live how they choose, in whatever chaos and squalor they create for themselves. I will destroy this Ethereum to ensure your kind can never exploit it, and you may all return to the world of man, should you wish. But I warn you, Dovahkiin, making these changes will create a paradox in time. What will become of you is difficult to predict, but that is the risk you have taken by interfering with the past. Now, are you ready? Goodbye, Dovahkiin.
I didn't see what he said there.
You're... No, that can't be right. For a moment there, I thought you were... You know, the one the statue was meant to honor.
Cassia! Oh, I completely forgot. I asked her to wait for me at the top of the lift, and... I guess I got so tied up in this place that I lost track of time.
I'd better head back up and let her know I'm all right. Great. Follow me. Let's run back up, shall we? Don't want to keep my sister waiting any longer. So, you're probably wondering what I've been doing down here. I guess it's been, what, a few days? I'll be honest. I came down here looking for a haul I could unload on the next merchant I met. I just wasn't expecting to find a thriving city, and the history of this place is amazing. Did you know that up until about 7 years ago, they had what they called the Dwarves' Law? Apparently there were inscriptions warning that if one person committed a crime, everyone else would pay for it. But they were all trapped in the city with no way out, so they lived in fear that someone would break the law and get them all killed. Then, one day, a strange man appeared in the city out of nowhere. They say he just walked out of the lake house, like he owned the place.
Yeah, it's me.
And he wore this spectacular dwarven armor. Not like the battered old stuff you see in the ruins. And a few people saw him walk into this quarry, into a field of deadly radiation, like it was nothing. Like it hadn't killed people before him. And then, the ground started shaking.
Hey, I recognize you. You're the one who ruined this place 7 years ago. I work in a bloody quarry now, thanks to you. Came here to gloat, did you? Well, go on. Look at me. Is that what you wanted to hear? Are you happy now? Get lost. You sicken me.
That's what you get, dickhead.
So of course, people start wondering. Did he just walk down here and single-handedly dismantle whatever was keeping the Dwarves' Law going? Who was he? Was he still alive? So Bro, the local scholar, goes down into the quarry to take a look. But now the whole place is empty. But all the way at the bottom, sitting alone in the darkness, is a statue of the stranger. Oddest tale I ever heard.
You're the one from the statue. I've been well, thank you very much. As a matter of fact, believe it or not, I completed 3 tours of duty, but then I took an arrow to the... well. So I came back here. Best city in all of Skyrim, but this'll have to do. Here, take this. A small token of my appreciation. You'll always be welcome here.
Urban armor schematic. Dope. Let me, is it still on? Yeah, hang on. I want to go talk to the other dude that was down here.
Yeah, is there something you... So, you heard about that, did you? Well, still getting used to the new Jarl. But Gulver's an alright sort. Got everybody working now, which is fair. At least they get a good night's sleep.
Alright, so Gulver... Wait, Gulver. Gulver, wasn't Gulver the... Hang on. Where's my notes? No. Deglund. Which one was Gulver? Gulver. Gulver. House on Lower Circle farmer. Typical lazy Nord. Oh, that was the guy that just wanted to... All he wanted to do was farm, but he couldn't because the Jarl had the land. Okay, that's dope. He seemed like a good guy. He seemed like he'd been through some shit. Ah, you're a douchebag.
What is it?
I wish I could, like, cast magic that didn't flag combat. Like, cast something that, like, burdens the guy, so it's, like, 4 times harder to work. But it doesn't aggro him, so he's just stuck down here doing it. Probably, now that we're back up top. There we go. Curious to see who's still around since I didn't end up killing anybody.
Hey, hello there, friend. Can't complain, my friend. You know, not long after they executed Metellus, turns out he was behind Macy's disappearance. They made me Jarl.
Good.
It was a bit of a shock, to be honest. But I guess they wanted someone who wasn't at all like Metellus. Jarl Galvar. Still sounds strange to me. And I guess I have you to thank for it. If you hadn't freed us from the dwarves' laws, Ulrin could never have overthrown Metellus. So, thanks. I imagine you'll be moving on soon, but you'll always be.
Wait. Are you...
We even
What
kept
do
the
you
chambers
want?
exactly as you left them.
Better. Now that I know I'm not being watched. So you might have taken down some old dwarves or whatever. But if you start any trouble here,
So he just...
you're going to find yourself.
This guy's such a weirdo, man.
Welcome back.
I was never interested in you. You were boring. About homeless man, is he still out here? Did they give him a house? Good to see you, Inigo. I guess this is just a new city that's been added to the game now. Sound effect from the portal's still there.
Hello, neighbor. Well, let's see. That was 7 years ago? He still talks about you. And how he saw you come out of the old yard. I know he'd be happy to see you again. You should go and say hello if you haven't already.
Damn, bro, that's who you married? See if things got better for Vernon. Wait, and he goes back, but we don't have Hoth. Where is Hoth at? We're probably at the shops. It's the middle of the day. Let's see who's in the tavern.
Hey. I've been great, especially after that pig Metellus got what was coming to him. Can't say I blame them. If I were Maisie locked up in the Jarl's secret prison like that, and Marius, that creepy Imperial, turned out to be a member of the Dark Brotherhood named Quintus, but he slithered away without causing any trouble. Other than that, we're all a little older and wiser. You must tell me your secret over a mug of fine moonshine one day. Come and visit me again anytime you like.
Alright. So Dark Brotherhood bro just screwed off, basically. Let me look at my list here. So he screwed off. Rykos is still a douchebag, but now he's a city guard douchebag. Deglund. What happened to Deglund? The money grubber.
Have we met? Better, thank you. You know, all that time I was looking after Brandis, I remember him telling me about the ancient evil under the earth. I really thought he was mad, but I guess he was right after all. Well, I'm glad you were able to finish what he started. So, on behalf of Brandis and Leandris, thank you.
What
I
do
like
you
to think
want?
their souls are...
There's a homeless guy.
Oh, you mean after the sky opened up and the old Jarl died and we got a new Jarl?
That's good for you.
Jarl Galva is died.
Oh, it's you. Oh,
In your house
so much
and-
better.
And these new clothes.
Everyone's a bit more relaxed, including poor old Rykos.
What?
He and I are... well, we're seeing each other. Turns out...
Did
he's
not
a
expect
beautiful
that.
man once you get to know him. You know, well, it's great to see you again. I know you'll be off on your next adventure soon.
Wait. No.
Still,
Hello there.
you'll always
Great.
be welcome here, my friend.
Bron and I are still working together. I mean, you shot 7 years ago out of the lake house and charged down into the tunnels like a knight in shining armor. Then, the city transforms around us, and you're just... gone. You're a time traveler? Incredible! I suppose that I have to write all this down.
What can I do for you?
Now, where did I leave my research note?
Ah, you've returned. How long has it been? 7 years. You're the one who brought about the end of the dwarves' law. Thank you. Wonderful, actually. Gaia and I are still researching this place. But I must ask, what happened down there, under the city? What did you do? You convinced him, you say? Well, if it is as... I can see that you have somewhere else to be. But perhaps one day, when you have the time, you'll let me record your story in my journal.
Wait, Vernon's outside. No one's in here.
You want to talk?
I gotta find Hoth. I really hope Hoth isn't left back in time. Because there was the whole thing about the game was like, you know, don't, shouldn't bring followers along because there could be bugs, blah, blah, blah. Oh, hang on. Do these open up now? I never did find a key for the underground tunnels.
Hey, you look kind of familiar. Well, business has picked up now that we occasionally get visitors from the outside world. But nobody seems to want to buy my elixirs anymore.
Hi there.
What do you want?
Hang on, I'm curious now for the underground tunnels. Let me see. Forgotten City underground tunnels key. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Woman suggests search a way out of the city in the underground tunnels, so I went there, ran in all the tunnels while drinking lots of healing potions, found the Arbiter, talked to him. I don't really understand why the underground tunnels all require a key. There's no major plot revelation. You have to go through to get down there to get the key after all. Or are they just trying to use the only unlocked entrance to further the obvious red herring of Maisie's death? Near Habik doors and underground on the floor, there is a Skeever Nest. It's inside. Habik's doors. I cannot find the desk. Hang on, let me go over to Habik's house then. That's right, there was a ring quest. The nest is in the tunnels you access from the various homes, including your own. The easiest way to find it would be enter the tunnels by way of Habik's house, and the nest is just on the other side of the door. What? You need to wear immaculate armor to protect. Also, when you say in the floor near the doors, you mean the yellow road, not the lowest level where you find the Arbiter. Hang on, was there a whole road that I missed? I don't remember seeing a path at all leading to the houses. Is there another path down here that I overlooked? Because this just takes you down all the way. Oh, what the hell? Is there... Yeah, I still don't know. Look at this some more. You can have the tunnel key in two ways. First, you can go into the tunnel from Early, whatever his name is, the dude, which wife died, and you find a way in his home to the tunnel. You fight a big skeever, search him, you find a key. Second way, you can report someone to the Jarl to be a threat, and he'll give you a key to the tunnels. Into the tunnel from Ulri. So maybe it's somewhere in Ulri's house? Find a way into his home to the tunnel. Oh, there we go. So there's a little, I didn't even see this. Still have God mode on? I like the little bits of stuff that would have kind of taken me here. The whole the locked room and all the keys, suggesting that. Oh, and this you would have seen the. So this would have been above the Arbiter. Why am I struggling with this more than I was the Master Lock? Glad I came back. Overlooked all this. Old gambling den. It didn't last long. $56 lockpicks. That is fantastic. So I guess all the houses were connected by this tunnel set. And all the people were able to yeah, I don't know, it's weird. It's just weird that there's tunnels going to every house. That's what I can't figure out the purpose of. Why are there tunnels going to every house? There's Habik's ring. I never did finish that quest. They left already. I think that's everything. So let me see. I went there. That's the nest. It's this way. Yeah. Well, maybe the I don't know, maybe the dwarves just escaped it, so they had a place, because there was that like one area where it looked like they were gambling and taking drugs, so maybe they created this so that they had a way to escape the dwarven law to begin with. They just had to be down in the city. Who's this kid?
What do you want?
Yes?
Wasn't that the ring? A beak. Well, let's go check the citadel.
Hey there. I've been great. I mean, my father was overthrown not long after that, when Ulrin dragged him down to the city and executed him in front of everyone. But now, I'm free to wander Skyrim as I please. Of course, I don't, because it's just awful out there. No one's everywhere.
Lords everywhere. Who would have thought? It's Skyrim.
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh god, that guy. I'll just leave that guy to his business. Who's this?
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Oh, that's cool. We got city guards walking around in dwarven armor now. But it's not immaculate like my dope stuff. I want to check in on what's her name. I think she might have just left. It said like, oh, as soon as she could leave Dominatrix or whatever, she did. But I still don't get why she stayed with him in the first place. Couldn't she just be like, yeah, you're a douche, goodbye. And if he did anything, like, oh, he couldn't do anything because of the Door's law. She could have just told him to fuck off and kept doing what she was doing. No one's gonna see that.
Better. Mostly. Problem is, I know I can get Skooma now, so... But life's better in the Citadel without that old bastard Metellus. I get to make food for the whole city now, so nobody's going hungry anymore.
Wanted to making sure no one sees me. City guard up in the Y'all's room. Well, I guess it's just a happy ending for everyone. Jarl died. The douchebag armor guy turned out to just be in the closet. The crazy Dark Brotherhood guy left on his own. All I haven't found, I know somebody mentioned her after she left Dominatus. I don't know if she went back up to the surface, but Right.
Hello. Do you like my fancy new clothes?
Dually. Let's get out of here. Is there like an elevator out of this place now, or? Except poor, what's his name? Hoth is like stuck in the past, I think. I mean, I'm sure I can, once I fast travel, he'll probably like respawn, but. Oh, you coming, bro? City of Fireflies. You wait an hour for your brother to show up. Alright, maybe he is not on the elevator? I don't know. Come on, bro, get on here with me. I don't know why he's taking so long. Yeah, he finally left. It only took him an hour to hit the switch.
What kept you so long?
I know. Sorry, Cass. I lost track of time again. It's just that this city is so amazing. You have to come down with me and see it for yourself. I promise. It's perfectly safe.
Well, all right. But first, let me thank our friend. Thank you so much for bringing him back in one piece. Now, I promised you a reward. This is something Thanks again. My brother and I are in your debt.
Nope. That was pretty cool. Definitely one of the, I hope you enjoyed The Forgotten City. I'd love to know what you thought of it, so please get in touch. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, or The Modern Storyteller. P.S. It has multiple endings. If you're not happy with the one you got, try again. Pretty sure we got the good ending there. Obviously a fair amount of ending saves and loading saves, but I think that that was a pretty good end. The only person that was actually causing crimes is the one that got punished. I need to figure out about Hoth. I need Hoth to show up. Why is it like duplicating the map now? That's weird. Hoth is carrying all the stuff I want to disenchant. There were some cool enchantments I picked up. We're in full disenchantment mode now, so. There's Hoth. Excellent. Alright, boys. Let's do a little disenchanting, shall we? And I gotta talk to this guy here and see if there's actually a quest line with Legacy of the Dragonborn that I want to do. So I think it's a lot. I think there is a quest line, but I don't think it basically like reveals itself until you've already worked with them a good bit. Shiny as hell. All right.
No, most orcs are dumb as a beggar. Well, what do you want?
Oh, no, I wanted to trade.
Less talk, more blood spilling. What do you need?
No, damn it.
Well, what do you want? All right. The next little milk drinker to ask. You trying to swindle me?
That's so heavy. Let me just use the damn thing. Okay. No, what the? Oh my god. Use it. is I actually added a house mod because I thought about not continuing on with this place just because the menus get extra fucky around here. Oh, reduce the magic resistance of enemies within 15 feet. That's dope. Prices are 17% better. It's cool.
Relaxing in his castle.
It was just a resist magic enchant that was modified. Oh boy. All right. And now for the leftovers, let's go to the blacksmith guy and sell it. That was a really cool mod, though. Never liked Solitude. Always find it tricky to navigate.
Fancy rope. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Wow, I have like nothing to sell. Sell all that.
Return anytime you need art.
I still got some stuff. Oh, it's jewelry mostly. Oh, hang on. Let me see if that ring mod works. Okay, so it does, but not with unique rings. I can... Garnet and Amethyst, all of that is considered different. So, in that case... I might... Oh, do I even need to make rings? I could make some rings. Kind of OP already. I don't know if rings are needed. Either way, with Forgotten City knocked out, I'm going to wrap this one up, I think. So, I'm going to look more into this legacy thing, see if there's a...
Oh, you're here.
Is he standing on chairs? I'm going to find out if this has like an actual quest line that I follow along, or if it's just like, hey, we need you to collect stuff. Because obviously, there's, I could get started on Dragon's Dogma. There's some other games that I could end up, there's some other things I could end up doing in Skyrim, but I wouldn't mind getting started in Dragon's Dogma either, so I'll have to figure it out, because I don't know if I want to, Skyrim could go on for seemingly forever, essentially, but I don't know if that's really what I want, You get rid of the stolen ones. Hey, I like that. That's dope. I want stolen stuff on me. So anyway, we will wrap up here for now. I'm going to look more into that mod. And if there is more, maybe we'll do a couple more episodes of Skyrim. But, I mean, we started this to become a mage and do the Forgotten City, and we've accomplished that. So I'm not sure if we want to go through the main story quest, or Dawnguard, or Dragonborn, or what the case is. But I'll think about it, and we'll continue on. So stay tuned, and I'll catch y'all soon enough with It's more.